Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really fun soap I'm going to be doing. It's my Orange Sherbet and Dark Chocolate soap, inspired by my favorite dessert. And so my favorite dessert is, it's Orange Sherbet. I love this Orange Sherbet. And it is dark chocolate. So I know it sounds really weird, but you know, I like weird foods, and so when I mix together the orange sherbet and the dark chocolate, it just seems natural that I would make a soap with the same thing. So besides my serious skincare stuff that I make, I also make really fun soaps. It's kind of new for me, but I really enjoy it. So I hope you enjoy it too. And if you like my soaps and you like my channel, please subscribe to Clay and Flora. And also I have my soaps on Etsy. So without any further ado, you can check out my video on me making my orange sherbet and dark chocolate soap, and I hope you like it. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Okay, so I'm starting out with my oils and my lye water, and I have in my oils, I have coconut oil, canola oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, castor oil. And then my lye water is just lye and water, and I use a little bit of a reduction in the water for the lye, just because it's a cold process soap and I want it to set up in the silicone mold while it cures for a few weeks. So I love using sunflower oil because sunflower oil is really high in vitamin E, and vitamin E is very good for your skin. So that's always one of my favorite oils. No matter what I'm making, I always try to add sunflower oil to it. So I'm pouring in my lye water, and I'm going to just stick blend it really good, just enough to mix the oils up with the lye water. I want a super light trace. I don't want anything super heavy because I need to have time to work with my soap. I'm going to add some micas, and I'm going to add a fragrance oil, so I don't want it to trace too fast. This is my base soap. This is what's going to be the base of my mold, and this is going to be the orange sherbet part of the soap. So I have it at a light trace, and I'm just going to set my stick blender aside and try and keep it as clean as possible. I'm super messy, so hopefully I didn't get soap everywhere. And so now I'm going to come back and I'm going to add my micas. So this mica is from, it's either Nurture Supply or Wholesale Supply Plus. They both have really good micas. And this one's called Sunset Orange, and it's got just a little bit of shimmer in it. It's not like a true sparkly kind of glittery mica, but it does have a really nice shimmer in it, and it really does remind me of, well, orange sherbet, and it also reminds me of a really beautiful sunset. So this orange was just kind of perfect for what I was gonna use as the orange sherbet base in my soap. So I'm going to incorporate the powder down into the soap without turning the mixer on, because I don't want the powder to fly everywhere. I want it to kind of get in there and mix up pretty good before I turn the blender on. So I'm just going to make sure it's pretty much uniform and the color is dispersed really evenly in the light trace of the soap mix. So looks like that's pretty good. Got a little bit more to do. I just want to make sure I get everything at the bottom. I don't want to get a bunch of air bubbles in there. So I'm going to put my stick blender aside, and now I'm going to add my fragrance oil. This is Dreamsicle, and it's really a true orange fragrance. It smells delicious. It's just like the Dreamsicle ice cream bars, if you remember those when you were a kid. So I'm going to add that in there, and I just add in like whatever I feel is right, the right amount. Okay, so now I have my my soap mold, and this is a soap mold I bought on eBay, and I'm going to pour in my soap base, and this is the first time I've used this recipe, so I'm anxious to find out if it's going to be the right amount and all of that good stuff to fit this mold, and it looks like it's going to be just about perfect, so I'm super happy about that. I always kind of have to guess about the ratios and the weights to get the correct amount of soap so I don't waste any. So this is going to be perfect, and that fragrance oil didn't cause any thing to rise or to seize. So I'm super happy about that too, because the fragrance oils will do that. They'll trace up really fast. And so this one was a really, really good fragrance oil. I'm very, very pleased with the result of how it worked out in this soap. All right, so I'm just going to scrape everything out of the out of my container because I don't want to waste any soap, and just make sure that it's all in there, and I have my soap ready to go for the frosting. So I made my frosting up ahead of time, and I did add some lime water into, I added some titanium dioxide into my frosting. So I'm going to start putting that on the top. So this is just the same basic soap recipe, but it's in a piping set. And the piping set was awesome. This was like one of the first times I've ever used it. And I got it from Nurture Supply Plus, and they work with Royalty Soaps. Actually, Royalty Soaps works with them because this is the Royalty Soap piping set collection. And if you want a really, really, really good set of equipment for your piping and a really, really, really good price, this was the best deal by far. Hands down, bar none. It was the best deal that you could get for this type of equipment, and plus the instructional videos were awesome. I watched them probably a couple times each, and they were really, really good. So if you do want to get a piping set and you want to enjoy the soap making process, making the frosting, I highly recommend the Royalty Soaps piping set. It was a really good deal. So pardon the squeeze bottle. I couldn't find one, and I live out in the country, and so for me to go to a major store to try and find a squeeze bottle is like an all-day journey. So please excuse my my soap container. It's actually a container I use for dish soap, but in a pinch it worked out, and so I have my Drizzle in there. It's just a cold process soap with dark chocolate frosting. No, it's dark chocolate. Nope, let me start over. I'm sorry. It is Devil's Food chocolate fragrance oil from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it smells so good. It smells just like dark chocolate. I mean, it's like, it smells like you're baking cupcakes, like chocolate cupcakes, if you like chocolate cupcakes. It smells just like you're baking like freshly baked dark chocolate cupcakes. I mean, it smells so good. I can't believe how good this chocolate smells. If you love dark chocolate, you love chocolate of any kind, this fragrance oil is wonderful. And it's the Devil's Food chocolate fragrance oil from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it works really, really good in cold process soap too. I didn't have any problems with it seizing. I let this soap sit for a while with that fragrance oil in it, making the drizzle, and it behaved perfectly. It was just a lovely fragrance oil to work with. So I'm putting my last little dollops of frosting on the top of my soap loaf. So I think I'm gonna have just enough here to get my last little bit of frosting out of my piping set. So I think it's gonna work out pretty good, and I am super, super happy about that. So awesome, yay. Now I'm going to put on my Embeds, and they are made with a melt and pour glycerin soap, and they also have the Devil's Food cake fragrance oil in there, and they smell delicious also. It's all the same chocolate scent, and it smells so good. I'm totally serious when I say it smells delicious enough to eat. It really, really does smell delicious enough to eat. I just love this fragrance oil, and I kept thinking, gosh, what am I making that smells so good? I kept thinking, oh my gosh, it's my soap. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. It's really, really nice. So I try not to make too much of the chocolate in there because I wanted to have a good balance with the orange soap. So I think it's actually going to work out pretty good because I get the smell of both of them coming through, of the orange sherbet and of the chocolate. So it's just like the dessert I liked at the beginning of the video. I told you about the dessert I liked. So all right, so here I'm going to cut my soap, and pardon my knife, and pardon my fat stomach. But and I'm sorry, I forgot to wear gloves. But anyway, I'm kind of new with all this stuff, so I'm going to be getting a soap cutter here pretty soon. It's just going to be one of those things that's going to be on my wish list. But so there's the soap, and you can see like the drizzle inside of there. So there's just like hints of dark chocolate with the orange sherbet soap base, and then the white is not fragranced, but I didn't want to have anything that overpowered the orange sherbet and the chocolate. So yummy. Oh my god, it smells so good. I can't wait for the soap to cure and use it. So it should be ready like around August 1st. I want to say August 1st, or maybe like the second week of August. Probably give it like about 5 weeks or so. So anyway, I'm gonna keep cutting the soap, and I hope you enjoy it. And if I can figure it out, I'm going to try and speed up this part of the video because it's just kind of repetitious. But I wanted you to see how beautiful this soap is. It just turned out so nice. I love it. For my really first endeavor, I mean, I've had a couple of fails, you know, but this is like the first true loaf of soap that turned out pretty much the way I wanted it. I just couldn't have been happier. So I hope you enjoy it too, and I'm just going to keep cutting soap, and I'm going to be quiet for a while and let you enjoy the soap cutting process. Okay, so I have to talk again. Yum, 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 yum. Doesn't that look delicious? I mean, really, seriously, if it wasn't soap, I would be...
Okay, everybody, so back for making the soap, and I hope you liked that video. I hope it was explanatory and kind of showed you how I make my soaps, and also relaxing and entertaining. So I have a bar of soap here that I have, and I love it. I think it turned out really good. I think it looks so yummy, so check that out. Check out the dark chocolate, and then it has the frosting on the top with the dark chocolate embed, and it really does smell delicious. It really does smell like orange sherbet, and it does smell like dark chocolate, and with the frosting on top, I like it. I think it turned out really bomb. So anyway, this is one of my fun soaps, and if you like my soap and you think you want to purchase any of my soap, you can go to Clay and Flora at Etsy.com. My shop name's Clay and Flora. And if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and share me on Facebook, or check me out on Facebook under Clay and Flora. So I hope you all have a really nice day. Thank you for tuning into my soap channel and my serious skincare. I also have some exfoliating soaps on my Etsy shop. And please subscribe, please like, and I hope you all take care, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and enjoy whatever you're doing. Alright, take care, thanks for watching, bye.